Let's do it. Hello, MikeRo here. Welcome to another episode of my FM19 Aston Villa save. God, I almost forgot what team it was there. God, it's been that long. Obviously, I am now back from holiday and I am buzzing. Right, okay. Since the last episode, you saw us lose 3-1 to Crystal Palace away, and we had our Champions League draw in the group of death. We got two draws. 1-0 away at Southampton and a 1-1 draw at home to Spurs, which has left us 5th in the Premier League. Although there will be no Premier League games today, we take on our first ever Champions League game against Athletico Madrid. We are at home, so at Villa Park, which gives me a little bit of hope that we're going to get through it. But at the same time, Athletico are pretty decent. They are first in the Spanish division. They've got talent absolutely everywhere you look. Antoine Griezmann is nearly impossible to stop on this game, as he's already got 5 goals in 6 appearances and an assist. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for him. And then after that, we've got an away game against Sheffield United in the Carabao Cup third round, where hopefully we'll be able to play some of the youngsters and see how they get on. I am very nervous, it is fair to say. It's been a while since I played the games. It's going to take me a while to get into it. As you can tell, form is very inconsistent at the moment. Only 1 win in our last 5 and 3 draws in there. So we're not losing, but we're not doing enough to win games either. Goal scoring has been a problem this season, and I think that's probably going to continue today, if I'm honest. So we are playing a 4-3-3 with a holding midfielder today. As you can tell, we've got Kalinic in goal, Reguilon, Sacco, Mai and Christensen in the at the back. Then we've got Miguel, Toussaint and Goretzka. I think this is probably going to be, in this formation, my ultimate 3 here. I know Miguel is still very young, but he's been playing very well at over 7 as an average rating. So the more experience I can get him, the better. Get him progressing. And he is doing quite well already. You can tell I needed a proper defensive midfielder, and him and Toussaint together, hopefully, will give us a bit of protection today against those Athletico players. Then we've got Play-Doh on the left, Gaitan on the right, who's been playing a little bit better this year, but I'm still looking for a bit more from him. And Jack Lancaster, of course, leads the line up front. They're playing a standard 4-4-2. I need to see who this Malayo bloke is. He doesn't look particularly worrying, but obviously it's the guy next to him I need to watch out for. Antoine Griezmann. I mean, look at those stats. 31 now in the game, but he is a legendary striker. Very, very true, but it looks like that is an unbelievable... Oh, God, we're in trouble. Right, okay, let's give it a go then. I'm not too worried because Diego Costa's not playing. He's out with a dislocated shoulder, so I'm going to say it's all over to you now. Have a good one tonight. I'm not going to put any expectation on the boys because I don't really have any. I'm beginning to worry a little bit with the lack of form. Even though we're 5th in the table and it looks good, I am concerned by the poor form that we've got going on at the moment. It needs to be resolved, and quickly. I don't expect much from the Champions League, okay? Especially now knowing the group that we got this year. All about it's just kind of like taking part in it. If we can get put into the Europa League by finishing 3rd in the group, that'd be brilliant. But even that is going to be a struggle considering the teams that we've got in here. Atletico are probably like your top tier team, but then Bayer, Leverkusen and Monaco are like the kind of 2nd tier teams. I think that they are very, very decent now, well seasoned Champions League teams in this save. So if we can get 3rd off of either one of them, I'll be really, really happy. Our home form is going to be absolutely crucial in this period. As Christensen heads away, Lucas Hernandez picks up the ball. He whips one in. Saka's missed it. Griezmann. Oh, good clearance there by Lucas Mai. Not the best start there. Griezmann, even his header nearly went in. God, it's good to be back. Thomas Lemar whips it in. 1-0 to Atletico Madrid. Koke with a great finish. I'm going to be interested to see Kalinic here. He just wandered off his line. I can see why he just came to get it. But the marking's not great. We're not even prepared for it. What a finish that is, though. That is a superb finish. I don't think Kalinic would have saved it even if he'd been in goal. Ah, here we go. Corner of Villa. Come on, boys. Let's bounce straight back. Oh, that's a terrible bit. Gaitan, go on, mate. Good ball. Jack Lancaster. Bang! 1-1. Our first goal in the Champions League from our talisman, Jack Lancaster. And Gaitan got himself an assist. Good. The more I can get him involved, the better. He's got so much potential. Lovely run here. Gaitan, good first time ball. And Jack Lancaster doesn't take... Well, he just doesn't hesitate. Doesn't take a touch. Slams it in. And he's giving it that. I love it. Little shimmy arms. Beautiful. Get in. I have no idea how that looks on camera. Me just doing that. That's got to look a bit strange. So to say that Athletico have dominated this half, but ultimately the score is 1-1, and that is all that matters. And I'm going to passionately say it to the boys. I'm pleased how things are going. Keep it up. The fact that we bounce back straight away is terrific. This is what I want to see. The little triangles from the midfield. Goretzka's going to have to be the one that links up the play in the box-to-box role. Play Maria comes inside. Oi, oi. Christensen out to Goretzka. Gaitan. Now here we go. A bit of magic here from Gaitan. Yeah, lovely shimmy in. Toussaint to Jack. Jack! Ooh! Over the bar. First shot of the second half comes to the home team. Come on, Villa. Goretzka over a free kick. Whips it. It hits the post. Oh, how has it not gone in? Oh, what an effort by Leon Goretzka. Oh, how has that not gone in? Oh, no. There's a highlight at the other end now. Thomas Lemar. Oh, no. They're checking if it's been inside the box. I don't think it was. I think it was just outside. It's just a free kick. We're okay. We're okay. Although it is in a very dangerous position. But nothing came of it, obviously. So that's good. Right, I made our last two changes. I've taken off Leon Goretzka and Play Maria. On comes Divock Origi and on comes John McGinn, who's now been switched to a deep line playmaker. Or hopefully we can just control a bit of possession to end the game. I'd happily walk away with the 1-1 here. Very even game. Second half, we've been by far the better team, it's safe to say. And we're unlucky not maybe to get a little bit more out of the game. But it's good to see that we can compete at this level, especially at home. Right? The home fixtures are going to be crucial. We just need one good away result. And then we'll continue the form we have at home. And I think we might have a chance of finishing third in this group, which would be brilliant. Only 1 minute of added-on time to go for a very credible 1-1 draw against Athletico Madrid. But Lazaro's won the ball. Oh, it's a 2-foot tackle, and it looks like he's about to get sent off. Lazaro, off he goes. I want to check out his stats, though. Okay, he's not. He's alright. He's not Play-Doh, though. And away he goes. And that's going to be the last action of the game by the looks of things, as Lucas Mai takes his time with the free kick. We are blatantly happy with the 1-1, and I'm very happy with that. A 1-1 draw against Athletico Madrid on our first Champions League debut. Hell yeah. I'm going to say calmly, I'm happy with what I saw out there. Positives for sure. So, on to Sheffield United next, and it's probably going to be an entirely changed team. We shall see. Oh, we set a new gate receipt record for our first ever game in the Champions League. £1.3 million we made from that. Crikey. So here we are on the Carabao Cup third round. Bit weird that we're playing on a Saturday, but we'll roll with it. I'd be interested in getting back to another final again this year in the tournament, but I don't know, maybe the FA Cup's maybe a better one to go for this year, but we can only play what we can play. We are definitely going to exclusively play the youngsters or the backup brigade this year in the tournament. So let me quickly change the team around and then we'll see where we stand. Okay, so as you can see, I've changed the formation around slightly and we are playing a 4-2-3-1 today. At the back then we got, well, and goal we got Unai Simon, who's got a bit of a late fitness test, but he has passed it and he's probably just needs a bit of match sharpness. Josh Earl will make a return at left back with Vallejo and Mai in the mid as the two centre backs. James Bree is going to be playing at right back, and he's got a very good relationship with Robert, who will be playing on the right today, but we'll get to that in a minute. Toussaint retains his place as the ball-winning midfielder because he's not played too much this season. I want to keep getting his match sharpness up. John McGinn's going to play the box-to-box role. Then you've got Alexander Isaac, who hasn't really had a look in on the left, and one of our own, Jerry Tossum, who's one of the youngsters in our team. He's up for loan, but I did say I wanted to play him a lot more this year, and he's going to get his chance today against Sheffield United. Plays very well as an attacking playmaker, or an advanced playmaker in the role behind. I might play him as a Trequartista, actually, because I've never played that role, so let's give it a go and see how he gets on at that. Then we've got Robert on the right, like I said, and up front is Play-Doh today. On the bench, we've got Sacco, Kalinic, Reguilon, Navarro, Lancaster, Divock Origi, and Play Maria, so plenty of strength in depth. They've been kind of like toing and froing so far throughout the seasons on being a Premier League club. Yannick Bolasie is there as well. He's one of the recognisable players in there, and he's a bit older now, 33, quite lost that pace. So he's experienced winger, but hopefully not too much that we should be threatened by. We should win this. I'm excited to see Tossum play today. I know there's a joke in there, but I'm resisting the urge to make it. I'm going to say I expect us to win the game today. Boys like that. And James Pretty Blaze, a lovely one over the top. And we're straight in. Play-Doh scored. Ah, it's offside, but we nearly scored within 15 seconds. Play-Doh's acceleration, by the way. Just look at it. 19 acceleration off the mark. He's like Usain Bolt. He's so quick. It's unreal. Who's he wanted by? Girona. They can piss off. Free kick to us here as Lucas Mai plays it into Alexander Isaac, who's got a good touch there. Oh, and he scores! What a goal by Alexander Isaac. A lovely finish. Assist by Lucas Mai. And this is what I wanted. I wanted to give the backup brigade a bit of a show so we can see what they've got in the tank. And that's a very good goal by Alexander Isaac. Lovely take there. Just drifts inside, past two players, and bends one into the corner. A wonderful goal. His first for the club. Well done, mate. Interesting. Isaac heads it into Toussaint. Toussaint, lovely reverse ball there to toss and move. Well, not seen a lot of, but Play-Doh here. Bends it. Play-Doh. It's his third goal of the season, and Jerry Tossum has got an assist on his Aston Villa debut. I'd love to see him get a goal But a brilliant finish from Play-Doh. Keeper should probably save it by the looks of things, but we will see here. Low play by Toussaint. Tottenham fans with a lot of spaces. Gave the ball away nicely to Play-Doh. And it's a good finish, but yeah, keeper really should be saving. If you get your hands to that, you expect it to be tipped wide. Lovely, 2-0. This is what I wanted to see. This could be an episode where I actually go unbeaten, which would be delightful, because recently it feels like I'm always getting battered in some shape or form. So, 2-0 at the break. Not quite the 6-1 that's going on between Liverpool and Birmingham. Good lord. I'm going to say I'm very, very happy, actually. The backup brigade have done incredibly well. Lucas Mai will probably have to come off at some point or another because he's one of our first team players, so I might swap him and Mamadou Sakho later on because we've got an away game against Monaco in the midweek. But other than that, I'm probably going to keep the team as it was. Maybe Toussaint will come off as well, actually. Hear the magic of my washing machine in the background. Right, so an hour gone, nothing else has happened. I'm actually switching it around a little bit now. We've got Mamadou Sakho who's come on for Lucas Mai just so we can rotate the centre-backs nicely. Then I've got John McGinn playing as deep line playmaker on defence. We still get that protection of the back four. Tossum has moved back from his attacking midfielder role into a Mazzala role and behind, and Navarro is now playing as the Trequiesta. Yet to see Robert Navarro really kind of like take flight, as it were. That's mainly because he can't fly. But as in, like, I haven't seen him explode yet. This just sounds terrible. Ah, thank God, a highlight. James Bree throws it in. Navarro to John McGinn. Bree whips it in. Oh, not quite. Rogers now. Can Sheffield United get on the break? Yannick Bolasie not quite got the pace that he used to. He's been shown away. Chandler trying to find any one of his friends. And he's managed to find Shinduza, another person who I didn't see. Or Shasua, who I didn't see in the show. Fleck into Müller. Oof, what a hit that was. 5 minutes to go. We've got another highlight. Shasua finds Ferry. Ferry, great ball over the top looking for Rogers. Simon. Morgan Rogers makes it 2-1. And now I'm a little bit on tender hooks here. And that's not great goalkeeping from Simon. It is fair to say. Chandler found Ferry, who fades to Shasua. Ferry, great ball over the top. But, I mean, you've got to come and claim that. Simon's all over the place. It's just one of those FM goalkeeping gaffes. As the injury time ticks away, I think we're going to win, but it's a bit bittersweet considering the nature of the goal that they scored. Navarro whips the ball in to play it at the back post. He's tiny. He's never going to get one of those. But it is 2-1. A richly deserved victory for us, according to the commentator. I would tend to agree. We played very well. Alexander Isaac gets man of the match. I personally would have given it to Play-Doh. But not bad in the end there. We did well. Isaac impressed. So did Jeremy Tossum, actually, to be fair. Or Jerry Tossum, sorry. Getting an assist on his debut, and Play-Doh is always very impressive. Right, I think the plan is, and don't read too much into this because it looks like I'm just going to pick all the home games for the Champions League group, but let's face it, we're probably not going to get through. If it does change and there's a chance we'll get through, then we might come back for any of the away games, but I intend for us to come back for the Bayer Leverkusen and Man City home games because that means that we're going to then get to see every Champions League team that we face at least once, so we'll probably have Monaco after that as well on the final day and see if it actually means anything. In the interim, then, we've got a run of hard fixtures with United, Everton and Liverpool, which I think is going to go a long way to determining whereabouts in the table we're going to be. And if we are going to be challenging again for Europe and Champions League places this year, I'd like to think that we're going to be in the European conversation, but we have been struggling a little bit in the league. Hopefully I'll get to turn the form around. Today's gone a long way to sort of sorting that. It was 2 really good performances and I'm quite happy. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share and subscribe. And until I see you in the next episode, stay cool. Don't know why I did that. Old man Mike. Cheers. Rambling.